In this video, traders, we are going to look at how to ensure the paper trading account to live trading account transition is as smooth as possible. Stay tuned. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. All right, so I've got here a question from ESS Mac S Mac. Appreciate your question, and it was, hey Mark, I have an idea for a video, and I think many new traders would find it very helpful. If you agree, perhaps you can cover this topic. I do agree, and it's a great question. The question was, scenario: a new trader has paper traded for several months and feels he or she has reached profitable consistency and is ready to go live. What surprises can he or she expect? What can this new trader do to make the transition successful? Thank you for considering this and for all the great content. Appreciate your comments, by the way, on the content. I'm glad that it's of use to you, and I appreciate the question as well. Okay, so the question is, you're a paper trading account or a demo account, and you want to transition to live. We know that there are going to be some speed bumps on the way, so what can we do to kind of smooth the process? So you're this guy or girl here, hey, I'm on the demo and I'm making loads of money, and I've got my Aston Martin brochures out, and I've got my Villa brochures out, and I think I've just transitioned this over. It's going to be really, really good. Everyone's going to be happy. I'm going to make loads of money. It's going to be super easy, la la la. And then you step into the live, and then the guy's screaming, it's nothing like it. The pressure's completely different. It's not what I thought. Those ideas of making million a week has gone altogether. I realized that this is a bit more challenging than I expected. So we know that most people are aware of that transition is difficult. As soon as you start to put real skin in the game, as soon as you start to put real life stuff, it changes the dynamic of it. You can imagine it's almost anything, right? You can read a textbook on how to box in the ring. As soon as you step into the ring, you get cracked. The game changes completely, doesn't it? If you're on a flight simulator on your computer, and all of a sudden you step into a real plane, and you know that if you push down too hard at landing, you're going to smash that nose wheel right into the deck, and things are going to get nasty pretty quick. A little bit more nervous. You know this case with all different lifetime scenario, real world scenarios, and this is obviously real world as well, but outside of trading. So assuming that the demo account has been treated correctly, and I think I've done a video on this where, if you're going to use a demo, you should be using it correctly, like trading the strategy with the correct size. Too many people just mess around with the demo. They screw around. They like chuck a 100 grand position on, and they've got no intention of doing that in the real world, and it becomes an irrelevant thing. It's just like getting used to the platform, which, yes, there's a point of that, just a platform use, but from a strategy development and using it correctly perspective, complete waste of time. So it's on the assumption that paper traded or demo traded, it doesn't really matter, and you've done it correctly. You've been stopped out, the position size is correct, the risk reward ratio is correct, the strategies, all those are in line with what you do, and it's working well for you. You've got a great head start because you know and have confidence that the strategy works. So when you step into live mode and things start going pear-shaped, you can look back on that and go, well, I know that it works well for me because I know that the strategy is sound, because I've used it on a demo for a decent period of time. I know there's been ups and downs with it. I've adapted it, adjusted it, tweaked it, what have you, to a position now where it's working well. So I know that it's just my psychology and not my strategy. Obviously, people who step straight into live straight away go, I don't know if it's my strategy, it's my psychology, it's my discipline, it's this, it's that, the other, and they're all there trying to adjust all these different knobs and trying to get things working. So you're in a good position. But quite rightly, it's not always smooth. How is the best to transition it? So there's a couple of ideas for you. The first thing is to do a almost parallel run. So carry on with exactly what you are doing, okay? Now, is this superstition? No, it's habit. You have a habit of coming in, writing down the trades, however you scan for them, however you do that. Keep doing that. Do not change that at all, but just add the dimension of a very small position size. So keep doing exactly the same thing. Don't just suddenly go from paper or for demo account to a live account. Just get rid of that. You must keep doing what is working for you, but just adding that extra thing. So if you have to add going in and putting the ticket on, do that. Then close it down straight away. Don't monitor it in any different way, because people start making these mistakes of, well, I'll monitor it on my broker, I'll start watching the P&L. You weren't watching that before. If you're a demo trade or you were paper trading, you'd written it down and you were just watching it from a chart. Carry on with that exact methodology. I cannot emphasize that enough. That is so important, rather than just going and doing completely different stuff. So add it parallel. The thing I mentioned too there is to do it in small size. Obviously it's common sense this, don't go in with a full boat straight away. Small position size. Get used to the nuances and the feelings and the kind of little bit of extra pressure you get from having some skin in the game, because you don't have that pressure. And that's the biggest hurdle to get over. It's getting over the fact that you now have skin in the game. When you have 4 losing demo trades, you shrug your shoulders, you think, so what? I'm putting myself back. It's a bit frustrating. When you have 4 losing trades with full size, and then that, if you're not kind of, especially if you're brand new, that starts to sting and you start to doubt your strategy. You start to doubt, you start to adapt, you start to adjust, you start to tweak, you start to make changes that you would never do on a demo. So small size is so important. Run for, I don't know what time frame you're trading on, if you're day trading or swing trading, run for say 30 trades on a demo with that small live account alongside it. Do everything the same, just that small live account, and then see how you get on. Does that match the results you've got with the previous demo? If so, then you can start to add more on. You can start to add more on. For me, the transition is very, very slow. You're in such a powerful position now, it would be unfortunate to step over straight into live, screw with your head, mess with the confidence, throw you right back to square one, and all that works, useless. So if you have got to that stage, we've got a profitable, good strategy on a demo, very, very slowly. I know you're eager, and I would be too. It's strategy, let's get some money on the table, let's get some money in the bank, come on, let's push, push, push. Start making some good money at it. And I know we want to do that as traders, but longevity, little bit at a time, small position, add a bit more after the next 30 trades, add a bit more, add a bit more. You've probably got in your mind an idea of what the risk reward, or sort of the risk, total risk, or risk capital you're going to allocate to trading is, until you get to that point. And then you're like, you can keep building the blocks. So you're building the blocks, and then when one doesn't start working, you feel a little bit wobbly, step it back, go back to how you were before on the size. Take kind of confidence in the fact that you've got that ability. The previous block was fine. You were trading at £1 a point for spread betting, or whatever, 100 shares, 10 shares even, and it was fine. Trading at demo, it was fine. So you keep adding those layers and layers and layers of confidence until you get to the point where you're trading the size you want, and you can always then step back to a level you know that was working effectively and efficiently for you. So ensuring the paper to live account transition is smooth. It's a challenging one, but I think those are some ideas. If you guys have got any help out our viewer and our comment and question maker, question giver, question supplier in the comment section below, I'm sure he or she will watch this. If not, I'll be looking at it too, and I appreciate all your comments, questions and support. As always, guys, thank you very much. Keep the risk managed. Take care. Bye bye.